teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You've got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Renfro on the catch. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Hurts comes out throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 17-9. And an Eagle first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throwing for Hurts. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Tight end going in motion here. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They'll try and punch it in. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. That one's out and cut on the right side. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Ty Chandler to return. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 4. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Maybe 4 yards on that run. It's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This throw is caught. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
McCarthy to throw it. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Right, ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Barkley's got it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, You're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Give it a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Able to get it to Barkley. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Working quickly here. Barkley gets it on third down. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be Vikings football. They've got first down from the 31. A tight end in motion now. Running it now out of the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 34. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Addison going to motion over left. From the 47. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Right, ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, a run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll get this to Cup. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This one finds Goddard. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Putting a receiver in motion. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 now. He's got Devontae Smith. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They've got a man in motion. First down from the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chandler now on the return. Return's looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 24-yard line.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. McCarthy looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Chased out to his right. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
On play action now, McCarthy. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Right, ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. All down that time by Jonathan Jones.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Back-to-back carries here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Cup on the catch. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. First down throwing for Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They send a man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. So out now comes the punter. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They're set up at the 35 now. Back to the well again. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They give it to him again. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Josh Sweat making the stop. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now it's McCarthy. He's got him. That's Addison. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. He's on the move. Has a man, it's Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
2nd and 3 now. From the 46. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it into the red zone. And he's gonna go, it's a big 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. It's an option right that begins this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Motion man sent left. Throwing on third, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he pushes this up beyond the 20 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go to Barkley again. And he's able to push this ahead to around the 27. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Able to get it to Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Hurts throwing again. Has it downfield, working the left. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. Man in motion here. He's throwing for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Another carry for him. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now they face 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They send the tight end in motion. Hurts to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing here, Hurts. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. Massive hit, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Oh, This is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on fourth actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Here's McCarthy to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He rolls to his right. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. From the pistol, Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion. Hurts now from the gun. And the pass is the right call on the two-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. All right, now another opportunity to convert this two-point try.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he reaches the end zone on that two-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a two-score game now, down 15.
Eagles 26. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down. That linebacker just did.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And it was a game for fans of...
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is dabbing there. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoting to just
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, lil' bruh. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, lil' daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his chick out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm one miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important.